So I just got done putting gas in my car, running some errands, back at the house now. I was doing some thinking because if you haven't already seen by one of my videos, I'm kind of interested in nuclear energy because I think it's one of the alternative energy sources that we've abandoned. And I'm not necessarily one to push climate change or anything like that, but I do think that other energy sources, it's a good idea. And I was wondering, how far along do you think we'd be if we hadn't abandoned it because of safety concerns? Which I get it after catastrophes and events that are devastating, like Chernobyl, 3 Mile Island. We don't really want to put people at risk unnecessarily. And that's kind of like why we have regulatory agencies like the FAA and things like that that investigate like plane crashes and things like that. Don't want to get into recent news. But what if we had applied those strict regulations and laws and rules to things like nuclear energy? Would we be further along by now in nuclear energy? Would we even, I'm not saying that we would necessarily have cars that would be powered by nuclear. It might be possible. Um, I'm not a conspiracy theorist either. But I do wonder, what would it look like? I mean, they already have nuclear diamond batteries. Again, I'm not like super up on it, but I know that it's. I might be pronouncing the concept wrong, but it's more or less the concept. That's the thing. Is a battery that's a small little battery, and it doesn't produce very much, but it exists. So could we have small nuclear reactors at our house? Because most nuclear power plants, you're not going to, even the ones built back in the 50s, like Chernobyl, as long as they're under standard, operating procedures, even back when they built, one of the power plants that's still standing, still has live rods today, tourists visit it, and 4 feet of solid concrete is enough to expose you to less radiation than the cell phone that you've got in your pocket. Where would we be if we actually looked into nuclear? Why does it take 10 years to get nuclear going in the United States? If we really want energy independence, I think nuclear might be where it's at. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.